can hold my hand, we can play in the graveyard, dream about joining in.
Hello everyone, it is Esther here and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be reviewing The Truman Show, and oh my lord, I did not expect this film to be so dark and scary, well not scary, sad and like dystopian in how like awful it was. You know, the situation, I mean, not the film, it was great. But yeah, this was a very interesting watch. Now, I love Jim Carrey, he is incredible. If you've seen Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, that is absolutely his best film. So, so good. I love him. I love it when he plays more emotional characters. He is obviously a great comedian. He is amazing as a comedian. I loved Liar Liar. That was a good film. That was one of my favorites when I was younger. I actually quite liked Ace Ventura. It was very like, you know, what's the word, crude in its humor. But yeah, Jim Carrey, amazing, iconic, love him. But I do prefer his more serious roles, I guess, and The Truman Show, I would say, is one of them. It's basically about a man who's he feels like he's losing his mind. He feels like everyone's following him, everyone's watching him, and he just gets this feeling that his life is not what he thought it was. And by the way, this isn't a spoiler. It turns out that his entire life is a fake. He is real, and he doesn't know that he has been put into a like 24-hour reality TV show about his life. Everyone around him is an actor. His best friends were decided for him. His wife was decided for him. And even when he, had a crush on a different girl, she was gotten rid of and taken out of the show because he wasn't supposed to end up with her. So his entire life has been controlled, and it is so sad because basically the justification that the creator of the show gives is that he was an orphan and he probably would have had a horrible life in the real world, so they're giving him a better life. But is it really a better life to have everything fake around you? All of your memories are not your own, and everything was planned for you from day one. It's just awful. I don't understand why anyone would agree with this man to say that it's better to be an entertainer and like an oblivious national figure than to actually enjoy your life. And like, even if you are an orphan and you get adopted, that's not a bad thing. Like, I know people who have been adopted and like their lives are great. Like, it's just really what you make it and whatever lucky things happen to you. But yeah, this film was absolutely insane. Honestly, it just, you know, furthered my view of like, as well, first of all, it furthered my view of how boring like suburban family lifestyle is. Like, seriously, his life was so dull. He'd like go to work every day, have a boring wife, be like pressured by everyone around him that he should start having kids. It's just ugh. It just sounds like the most boring shit. And he wanted to be an adventurer, but obviously he can't leave because the island that he lives on is not real. So he can't go to other places in the world because there's no cameras there to film him. And it's just so heartbreaking, honestly. And what else was I going to say? It also furthered my idea of like how shit and fake reality TV is. Like, even though these people do know that there are cameras there, they play up a lot, which is why people say that, like in this film, I mean, people say that the Truman Show is the most organic reality TV show because he doesn't know he's being filmed. And if you don't know you're being filmed, you don't act, you don't feel like you have to perform, you just sort of be yourself, which is quite a, like, not paradox, but you know what I mean, it's quite ironic, I guess, considering this is a film with actors in it playing actors, and playing, yeah, it's just really weird. But yeah, I'm kind of rambling now, but this film, this film made me sob, honestly. It's just so depressing and sad, and I really felt for Truman. Seriously, this felt real to me. This film was just so well made. It really like broke my heart, honestly, but I definitely feel like it's worth watching. It is such an interesting film to look at and like pick apart and just think about like morality. It's very philosophical, which obviously people wouldn't connect Jim Carrey to unless they've seen his more philosophical films. So yeah, I definitely think The Truman Show is worth watching. Absolutely love it, and I hope you guys do too. So, the question of the day is, what is your favourite quote from a film? And to be fair, I don't really have one. If you do want to know some of my favourites, I would recommend watching my best lines series. I've only done two videos, one on In Bruges, which is one of my favourite comedy films ever, and one on Moonrise Kingdom and the best quotes in there. They're basically just two videos celebrating iconic screenwriting and just some of the most memorable lines in cinema for me. But yeah, I wouldn't really have one singular quote, I guess, because there are just too many great films, and I do love a lot of films. Even if I think about my favourite films, like Moonrise Kingdom, there's just too many. Like, one of my favourites is probably Why Do You Hate Me So Much? And then blah blah blah, they're talking about this. Oh, because your girlfriend stabbed me in the back. And he goes, she's my wife now. Congratulations. It's just, Wes Anderson is an icon. I don't know who wrote that film. Maybe it was him. I don't know. But still, iconic film. Love it. This video has been way too long. I hope you enjoyed my rambles. I'm gonna drink some orange juice now. Nice. I will see you guys later. Goodbye.